Hello, second grade leaders. This week, we are going to be writing an informational report about the desert. The prompt we will be responding to asks us to write about plants and animals that live in the desert. We started our research for this prompt last week by watching the Brain Pop Jr. video about the desert. Today, we're going to continue our research by reading two short articles. The first article is titled, "What Lives in the Desert?" and it was written by Rochelle Kreisman. A desert is a dry place with little rain. How little? A desert gets less than 10 inches of rain each year. Some deserts are hot. A few can be cold. A desert is a habitat. A habitat is a place where animals and plants live. Hot deserts are home to many kinds of living things. Animals living there include owls, snakes, lizards, and coyotes. Another hot desert animal is the kangaroo rat. It sleeps underground during the day when the weather is hot. The kangaroo rat comes out at night when it is cooler. Kangaroo rats get the water they need from food. They eat mostly seeds. Some plants live in the hot desert. Only a few kinds of trees and bushes can survive there. One of the most common desert plants is the cactus. The cactus collects and stores water in its stem. Sharp spines protect most cacti from animals. This article taught me a lot about the desert. I really liked the details it gave me about the kangaroo rat and the cactus plant. Perhaps I can use some of those details in my own paragraph about the desert. The second article we will read today is titled, "Meet Some Desert Animals," and this was written by Susan Labella. Deserts are very dry places. They get almost no rain. Interesting animals live in the Earth's deserts. Here are a few of them. Jackrabbits have long ears. Their ears help them get rid of body heat and stay cool in the desert. Jackrabbits eat twigs and cactus plants. The desert tortoise digs holes called burrows under the ground. Staying in its burrows help the tortoise keep cool when the desert sun is very hot. Prairie dogs are fast runners. They run quickly from desert enemies such as coyotes and eagles. Prairie dogs call to one another when danger is near. This article gave lots of great details about jackrabbits, the desert tortoise, and prairie dogs. If I were to choose one of those animals to write about, I could always look back at this article to help me write my tell me mores or explanation sentences. Now that we've learned more about the desert, we're going to get started on our assignment for today. Today, we are going to be working on creating our circle map. Remember, a circle map is sometimes called a brain dump. It's a place where we write down everything we can think of about a topic. Our topic today is the desert, so I'm going to start by listing some things I know that live in the desert. The first thing is the cactus plant. And the kangaroo rat, jackrabbits, tortoises, prairie dogs. All of those things live in the desert. I learned about that in the articles that we read today, and some of them were even mentioned in the Brain Pop Jr. video. Now that I've listed what I know lives in the desert, I'm going to choose 3 things that I'm confident I can write a lot about. These 3 things will become my details or my categories in my informational paragraph. So I'm going to start with the cactus plant. I know quite a bit about the cactus plant, partly from the articles and from the Brain Pop Jr. video, so I'm confident that I can come up with at least 2 sentences to tell my readers more about the cactus plant. And I feel like I know quite a bit about the kangaroo rat and jackrabbits, so I'm going to choose those 3 things to be my 3 details. Okay, leaders, now it's your turn. Your job today is to create a circle map about the desert like I did. You can print the circle map template that's attached to the assignment in Google Classroom, or you can simply grab a blank piece of paper and draw one yourself like we often did in class. When you have filled your circle map with all the wonderful things you know live in the desert, circle up your top 3. When you're done, be sure to click that Mark as Done button in Google Classroom. Be sure to keep your circle map in a safe place because tomorrow we'll be using them to start our flow maps. Happy writing!